Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Everything's fine.
That's great.
You today? How was it?
Yeah, not bad, I think.
Not bad. Okay, that's something good. Not bad.
Yes.
Okay. Ready for your vacations?
Maybe.
When
Um,
when will you start?
yeah, just Thursday and Friday.
Just Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Think Miss, or maybe I didn't understand because Miss Cruz told me I understood. She said
Yeah.
that it was the whole week.
Yes, but just for some functional areas inside
Ah,
the yes.
and you are not part of
No,
those.
I'm not part of that kind of vacation. My vacation I can decide when I have it.
So it's your decision. You don't want to take
Yes,
the whole week.
yes, but not in in other vacation because the people most of the time uh, look for shop or shopping in that days on vacation.
Ah, really?
Yes,
I thought that everybody um, wanted to be in the beach.
no,
No,
but
no shopping.
but yeah, well, but I think yes, a lot
Okay,
of people shopping
okay, go
that
shopping.
days. Yes.
Okay, well, okay, so, but it's your decision. Or this vacation is not part of your decision.
No, this vacation is not part of my decision.
Ah, okay, I see. Okay, okay, well, at least you said Thursday and Friday.
Yes, Thursday and Friday.
So they're average, right? Most of people have Thursday and Friday, I think.
Yes, that's true.
That's the average for most uh, most of the people. Okay. Well, at least you won't be working the whole vacation. Okay, let's see. We continue we'll continue watching the video because yesterday we didn't have the opportunity. So here you have a couple of things, okay, that you supposed to identify. Huh? Which activities can you see? I'm gonna share this in the group so you can check a little bit closer. I forgot to share the homework and nobody told me.
No, because sometimes you don't send the homework, but I don't know if you forget it or not.
Yeah, maybe in the whole time that we have been together, maybe no, once or twice. I mean, in the module. No, it's not often. It's not vacation. It's because I forget it, or
Okay.
I do something else right after the class, and then I forget it. And I have the idea because I always do it right after the class. So it's not because um, I don't want or because it's vacation. It's because I forgot. Okay, but yes, it I think it doesn't happen, frequently. It's just from time to time, I think. As I remember, it is not often. I mean, it doesn't happen often.
Well,
I
the truth is that I I was looking for it, but maybe 30 minutes. Uh,
before,
yeah, before the class, so I didn't find anything.
yeah, yeah. So in that case, yes, it's better not to say anything, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
but I forgot it. And I said, my students should have told me, teacher, you forgot our homework. No, but it's okay. Maybe one day free, right? It's not intentional, but I think it's okay. One or any other day free of homework. Not bad. Okay, let's watch the video. No sound, sound off, and you will try to do that activity. I mean, to identify what they ask for. Let me see. Let me see if I have the sound. No, no sound. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's stop here in this part. And can you answer?
Yes, I think they are
Where are they?
visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are they? So they are in United States. I saw the Lincoln Memorial, and
Okay,
yeah, and
the Lincoln Memorial. Mm, okay, well,
I don't remember that it appeared on the video,
okay,
and maybe they are talking about United States history.
okay, maybe. So you said that it was the Lincoln Memorial, and what other part?
And the, they are looking or visiting the monument.
Okay, monuments, and in
and,
general, monuments
and museums.
and
Right?
museums. Yeah, maybe, right? Okay, and who are they? What do you think? Um, are they classmates? Are they in I don't know, in a class, specific class? Are they in a company? tourism company or are they on vacation?
Maybe they are on vacation.
Okay. And what's their relationship?
Maybe well, I remember maybe they don't know each other.
They don't know each other.
Yes, I would say that.
Okay. Who doesn't know each other? The three of them or who?
Maybe just I don't remember his name, but the guy doesn't know the other people. He's
Okay,
like
the girls.
yes, the girls.
But how about the girls? What are their relationship?
Maybe they are classmates or just friends.
Okay, so there you have something that is, I think it's, you got the idea and maybe something to change. You're gonna tell me. Okay, now we're gonna listen the full video, but with sound on. Okay, so let me see. So here we have, okay, what we have here. You said, okay, take a walk in the park. Honestly, doesn't look like a park, right? You will see when they mention the park, it doesn't look like a park. Well, because maybe we want to see a lot of trees and maybe a lake, or I don't know. But I think it doesn't look like a park. So that's what they do, right? Take a walk in the park, visit museum, as I just said, the capital, take a tour of the capital, see some monuments, ride the subway. Well, we didn't see that because I stopped, but go on a sightseeing bus. But the first we stop until see some museum monuments. I mean, okay, well, some of them are the one that you mentioned. Okay, now let's continue. Now with sound, the full video.
This is Washington, D.C. I'm Mark Jones, and I'm standing here on the National Mall. The National Mall is a good place for sightseeing in Washington. You can see a little bit of everything here. There are museums, parks, famous buildings, and lots of monuments.
Okay, you see, that's what I said, right? They mention parks, but I think that part of the video doesn't really look like a park. Maybe this is looks more like a park, right? I think. So, but that's what you said, right? Museums and some monuments. Good. Just the parts missed. Ah, that's what you said there, the Lincoln Memorial. Yeah.
Yes,
They didn't mention, but yes, it was the image. Okay, that's why I didn't remember because they didn't say anything in that part. But you watch. Okay.
Hi, how are you today?
Just fine.
So, is this your first time in Washington, D.C.?
Yes, it is.
And who are you with?
This is my daughter. Today's her 16th birthday.
Okay. So you see what's the relationship?
uh, well, the girl, like the child, what was not child, the
Yeah.
teenager, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's her daughter.
It's her daughter. Okay, so they're not classmates. So let's say co-workers that they're working there. Okay, she's her daughter. Okay, and what is the special occasion?
It's her 16th birthday.
It's excuse me.
It's his 16th birthday.
Okay, it's her 15 or 16. Let me listen.
16.
15, I think. Let me
Okay.
listen.
Today.
Just fine.
So, is this your first time in Washington, D.C.?
Yes, it is.
And who are you with?
This is my daughter. Today's her 16th birthday.
Yeah, 16th birthday. Okay, you're right. Okay, so, and did you listen? The question of the, let's say the reporter. What was the question of the reporter? Listen.
Okay.
And who are you with?
This is my
Okay. Who are you with?
Mm-hmm. Who are you with? Do you remember? Preposition at the end, right?
Yes.
Who are you with?
Yes.
Okay,
Give me a
let's
minute. Okay.
okay.
Sorry, but my computer is getting out of battery.
Okay, yeah, it happens sometimes. It happened to me a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm ready. I can continue.
Okay.
daughter. Today's her 16th birthday. We're visiting Washington, D.C. for her birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, we're going to visit some museums, and then we're going to have lunch at a cafe in the museum.
Nice. What museum are you going to visit?
I want to visit the National Air and Space Museum. I want to be a pilot someday.
Great. Well, have a good day.
Thanks.
Happy birthday. Let's find some more people to talk with. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
So, how do you like Washington?
We love it. It's really fun.
Are you visiting with your family?
Okay, what was the question? Now, what was the question of the reporter? The reporter's question.
Okay, I didn't listen, Miss. Can
You didn't.
Yes, can we watch it again?
Okay, let me put it back that this. By the way, did you remember? Did you remember the ending, right? 16th.
Yes.
You could listen very clearly that pronunciation that we were practicing some weeks ago. Okay, let's listen to the question.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
So, how do you like Washington?
We love it. It's
Mm-hmm.
How do you like Washington?
Mm-hmm. How do you like Washington? That's correct. So that question means that we want to know what, Mr. Ramirez?
What they think about Washington?
Mm-hmm. Their opinion, right? What they
Yes.
think of an opinion. How? Okay.
really fun.
Are you visiting with your family?
No, we're here with our school. Our teacher's right over there.
Well, it's a beautiful day. What are you going to do?
We're going to visit the Capitol building. We're going to take a tour.
Okay, in this case, are they on vacation? Are they co-workers? What are they doing in Washington?
Okay. They are, well, they are part of a class and it's his teacher, I remember.
Okay.
She
Yes.
is his teacher and
No.
no?
Let's listen. No, let's listen that part. Let's listen.
No, we're here with our school. Our teacher's right over there.
Okay.
What did he say about the teachers? Is she
Yeah.
is she is she his teacher?
No, she's not his
Okay.
teacher.
No, she isn't. Okay, so what did he say about teachers?
They are right. Well, in other side,
Yeah, they're
right
saying
there. I remember
yeah, over there.
over there.
Yeah, so it means maybe from around, right? Yeah, they're over there. Okay, so because they're with their school. Okay.
Well, it's a beautiful day. What are you going to do?
We're going to visit the Capitol building. We're going to take a tour.
After that, we're going to watch the fireworks.
Fireworks? Where are they going to have fireworks?
Right here on the mall. They start at 10 p.m.
Okay, so what are their activities? Tell me one, Mr. Ramirez and Mrs. Medrano. I see that you're around. Can you tell me something else after Mr. Ramirez? Activities. What are their activities, Mr. Ramirez?
They are going to watch the museums
Museums, okay. And what else,
and,
Miss Medran? Okay, tell me.
and the capital too.
The capital. Okay. Something else, Miss Medran?
They are going to watch fireworks.
There you are. Excellent. Very good. Better pronunciation than yesterday, Miss Medrano. Excellent. That's why I asked you the last part, because I wanted you to pronounce that part. Very good. Okay, those are the activities for these guys. Okay, they're from school. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. How about you? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm an artist, so I want to see the art museum, so I'm going to spend the whole day there.
Okay, what does she do?
She's a she's a artist.
Yes, she's an artist.
Yes, she's an artist.
Okay, she's an artist. Okay, so what is she going to do, Miss Medrano? The previous girl, right? Not this one, because we haven't heard the lady on screen. The previous girl. What is she going to do?
Maybe she's going to visit a museum.
Yeah, an art museum. I don't know if she mentioned that, but yeah, museum, correct? Okay, so let's see. This lady.
I'm going to spend the day outside because it's so nice. I'd like to see some monuments, maybe the Lincoln Memorial or the Jefferson Memorial.
What are you going to do?
Okay, the previous girl.
She's going to visit Lincoln Memorial
Or
or
maybe Miss Medrano can help. Lincoln Memorial and
He don't listen.
you didn't listen, Miss Medrano. Okay, Lincoln Memorial and Jefferson Memorial.
Jefferson. Okay.
Okay, let's see this guy.
I'm going to go to the top of the Washington Monument because you can see the entire mall from there.
Hmm? What does he want to do?
He's
wants?
going. Yes, he's going to go at the top of. hmm, I don't remember the name of that
Okay,
person.
to the top, right, of Washington, I think he said.
Washington. Yes, Washington Monument.
Yeah, Washington Monument. Okay, so he wants to go to the top. I didn't know that it's like like the tower and you can go to the top.
Yes, I
I
didn't know.
I didn't know. Let me see that again because it looks like no windows, right?
Top of the Washington Monument, because you can see the entire mall from there. And then I'm going to walk to the White House. I'd like to take a tour there.
Okay, well, I don't know how people get to the top. I guess obviously it must be an elevator. Well, no, obviously, right? Because I think in the Eiffel Tower, I've heard that it's not necessary you take an elevator. Okay, or the Great Wall of China. People have to walk a lot, so I don't know the way that they get to the top, the Washington, monument. Okay, let's see.
You can get to the National Mall easily by public transportation. Once you're here, you can walk to everything. It's easy to get around. Museums, fireworks, sightseeing, there's so much to see and do on the National Mall. In fact, it's my turn to have some fun. I'm going to take one of those sightseeing buses to, well, I don't know, but it's going to be interesting.
Okay, he said he's going to what?
To watch the museum.
Okay, but he said at the end of the video, of the video, no, of this part, I'm going to
Get on sightseeing bus.
Okay, yeah, bus. Okay, something similar. Very good. Yeah.
National Mall. In fact, it's my turn to have some fun. I'm going to take one of those sightseeing buses to, well,
He's going to take, okay, one of those sightseeing buses. Okay, sightseeing bus. Okay.
I don't know, but it's going to be interesting.
Okay, that's it. Maybe those sightseeing buses are good, right? To take. What do you think? Would you go on one of those sightseeing buses? Or do you think it's boring?
I think it's interesting, me. And I never saw one of that buses in our country before. Well, maybe one or two times.
Yeah, but they are not very really common, right, or popular. The closest I think were those of conga bus.
Yes, that kind of buses.
Conga bus, and yeah, but it's not. I'm not sure if I've seen. I'm not sure if I've seen those sightseeing buses, but I think maybe. Okay, let's test our comprehension and memory. I think you almost understand everything, or you did, right? You understood everything because each part that I was asking, definitely you had a clear idea. Okay, so what are these people going to do in Washington? Did you remember about number 2, right? Because number 1, mom and daughter, we already, it's done. So how about this boy?
He's going to watch the fireworks on the National Mall. National Mall.
Okay, this one. Okay, take a tour of the Capitol, watch the fireworks on the National Mall. Okay, that's correct. And this guy?
and he's going to go to the top of the Washington Monument.
Go to the top of the Washington Monument. Okay. It was right. The subway, walk around the national. It was he. I don't remember. No. Yes. And take a tour of the White House. Okay, good. Yeah, I remember the action, but I didn't remember his face. It was him, you know. Well, but you did. Excellent. Okay. So that's it about this part. Goodness, I can put it closer. Okay, step by step. Because it's very sensible. If I move it, it goes to the next page. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So we have here, right? The girl. Okay. The girl with her mother. Okay. Is the girl's
Mom. Okay.
complete the phrase. Here we have the options.
This
Yeah,
is
if
the
you
girl's 16th birthday.
There you are. Excellent. 16th. Excellent. Birthday number 3.
Number
Let me
3,
move it. Let me move it a little bit. Huh?
I don't remember that she wants to be
You don't remember?
I will say she wants to be a pilot someday.
Okay. Agree or disagree, Miss Medrano?
I don't remember.
You
But
don't.
a pilot.
But you choose a pilot. Okay, so you agree. Okay, you agree with Mr. Ramirez. Okay, so yes. Can you read the option, guys? Any of you,
Yeah.
please?
She wants to be a pilot someday.
Okay, that's correct. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one. Okay, number 4. What about this, guys? Boy and girl.
The kids think Washington is really interesting. Sorry.
They're kids, so remember they just thinking fun. Okay, no, but it's fun. Okay, next.
The kids are with their class.
Yes, with their class. And this It's a good one to taste memory. Good detail. Do you
The
remember,
fire,
guys? Mm-hmm.
the fireworks are going to start at 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m. Okay.
Or well,
Agree or
at 10. At 10.
or at 10. Okay. And agree or disagree, Miss Medrano?
Agree.
Agree. Yes, correct. At 10. Good. We have the rest of people. Do you remember this lady?
Yes, the woman is going to visit some monuments.
Monuments. Agree or disagree, Miss Medrano?
Agree.
Agree. Correct. Some monuments. Very good. Next.
The man is going to walk to the White House.
Okay. Correct. To walk to the White House. And the last one, Mark, the reporter.
Mark is going to get on a sightseeing bus.
Correct. Mark is going to get on a sightseeing bus. Very good. Okay, those are the activities to do. Well, there are a lot of activities to do in Washington, right? I don't know if it would be, I continue thinking if it would be my state to visit. But yeah, definitely there are a lot of activities. That's a fact. Okay. So let's do this part. Okay, here we have some places. Okay, so plan a day in Washington, D.C. Decide on 2 things to do in the morning, in the afternoon, okay, and something to do in the evening. And here you have the options. What would be your best tour here with those places? I'm gonna share. Let me share this part so you can see it closer. Okay. And think about it, right? Plan your day. Let's see if you're gonna see each other. Maybe you will have a coincidence. Let me know when you're ready with your plans. What are you going to do?
Okay, Miss, I would like to I would like to eat in a restaurant in China and
You
in
are going
Chinatown.
in
In
China,
Chinatown.
yeah. You want to go to China.
Yeah, but not in Chinatown. And I would like to visit the National Zoo.
Okay, let me see. I haven't seen the places because, well, maybe I'm gonna watch it in the group too because it moves a lot here. So let me see in the group. We have take a ride on the metro. Eat in a restaurant in Chinatown. Attend a concert at the Kennedy Center. Go shopping in Georgetown. Visit the National Zoo. Watch the boats at Washington Harbor. That's it, right? Okay. So that's what you choose. That's what you are going to do.
Yes, I would like to do that activities.
Okay, those activities.
Yes,
You
those
mentioned
activities.
you mentioned two, right?
Yes.
Okay, because why just two? Because you don't the rest are not attractive for you, are not don't look interesting.
Mm, you know what, those two are the most interesting I saw it.
Okay, that you saw.
Yeah.
Okay, that you saw. So the rest doesn't, I mean, don't look interested for you.
Yes, that's why I choose that activity.
That's why, because they're not really interesting for you. Yeah, they did. I wouldn't. I don't think it's interesting to go to take a ride on the metro or I don't know. But let's listen to Miss Medrano, right? Because I don't want to say that because Miss Medrano want to go to take a ride on the metro. Okay. So I haven't said anything, Miss Medrano, okay? Tell me, what are you going to do?
First, I going to visit the National Zoo.
The National Zoo too. Okay.
Um, the second, I going to go shopping in the Georgetown.
Okay, you're going to go shopping in Georgetown.
Third,
Mm,
I going to eat in a restaurant in Chinatown.
Okay. Yeah, it
Finally,
looks finally.
I going to attend a concert at the Kennedy Center.
Okay. You are not going to take a ride on the metro.
I don't like.
You don't like it looks like I don't know, like a little bit crowded and I don't know. Yes, I wouldn't. And you are not going to watch the boats at Washington Harbor. No,
I
No,
I'm
miss.
going not.
not.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
going.
Okay, I'm not going to watch. Okay, good. Yeah, it looks a good site, but maybe just in that picture, right? Because to be there watching the boats, I don't think it works. It works seeing. Okay, good. So that's what we have about the speaking. And let's go back to these people. Can you complete the ideas, the information?
Okay, there are a lot of no, there are There are a lot of museums.
Okay,
Museums,
there
I think.
are, okay,
Or museum, just museum.
okay,
Museum.
there are, okay, museums, there are museums. And we have two spaces, museums
Yes, and buildings. And a mall. Or
and a mall. Okay. Agree or disagree, Ms. Medrano? Museums and malls?
Agree.
Agree, okay. Museums and
and
parks.
parks.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay, there are museums, parks, famous buildings, and a lot of monuments. Okay. What do we have in number 2?
Number 2. They are going to visit the National Air and Space Museum. Museum?
Museum,
Yes,
but
museum. Yes.
but it's something that they are talking about uh, they or she, something that she said. In this part are the literal parts. What did she say? What did she say when she mentioned that the National Air and Space Museum? She said, I want.
I want to go to the National and Space Museum. Museum?
Oh, museum, close. Any other option, Ms. Medrano? I want to. Do you remember what she said? Exactly what she said?
I want to watch the National Earth and Space Museum.
I don't remember that, but okay, but it's similar.
Yeah.
I want to visit.
Uh,
Okay, but it's similar. In this case, it's because the literal part. Okay, do you remember the complement of what she no what she is? It was a girl, right? She doesn't look like a girl, but she was a girl. I remember that she was a girl. Was she a girl? Yes, right.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So do you remember what she say? She said, "I'm an artist."
Yes, I'm an artist. So I want to see the art museum.
Makes
So
sense.
I will. So I'm going to stay the whole day there.
There. Okay, almost, but
Oh, okay.
the the complement and the general idea, the structure is there. Very good. Okay,
Okay.
just one word that I don't remember that was exactly that. So you said I'm going to stay, right? I'm going to stay the whole day there. Makes sense. Any word that you would change, Miss Medram?
I don't remember, sorry.
You don't remember,
I'm going.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be.
I'm going
No.
to be something a synonym, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
don't remember.
I don't
But it
know.
was exactly. Okay, what is the word that we use when we have some time with some?
Spend.
Yeah, there you are. Uh-huh. I'm
Okay. Yeah.
going I'm going to spend the whole day there. Very good. Okay, in this, that's what we have. Tomorrow we're gonna solve that that part. I'm gonna give you as a homework one of these parts, and tomorrow we're gonna solve it. Okay, the last. Okay, and then we go to the next unit. And but now these 5 minutes, I want to share some of the expressions, right, that I said that we are sharing and working. Mr. Ramirez, do you remember the expressions that we have been talking about so far?
Yes, one of them is out of the blue, the first one.
Out of the blue.
Yes. On Monday, we talked about spill the beans.
Okay, spill the beans.
Yes, and what was the other one? Yeah, I don't remember the other.
Miss Medrano, do you remember any of the expressions that we have been working with?
Don't remember.
Yeah, I remember. I remember now. It's blow my mind or blow your mind.
Blow of yes. Blow or blew my mind in past, right? Okay, do you remember what is the meaning of, can you do the gesture when someone blows your mind? Can you do the
Yeah,
gesture for
yes, it's
Miss
like
Medran? Yes, it's like that. Okay.
it's like oh,
Yes, that is blew. If when someone blows our mind. Okay, that's correct. Well, now we have another that is like, have you ever heard hold your horses?
no,
When do
miss,
we, no? And
that's
you,
new for me.
that's new for you. It's fairly common. Miss Medrano, have you ever heard that expression? When someone uh, says, hold your horses, it means, do you know, Miss Medrano?
I don't listen.
Never before?
Never.
Okay, I haven't listened. Okay,
I haven't
before.
listened.
Okay, is hold your horses is when, okay, take it easy, relax. Okay, take it easy is similar to hold your horses. Here we have two, okay, plus two and one together, okay, because they are similar. Hold your horses and take it easy. So if I said, if Mr. Ramirez is, for example, screaming, right, or is very exciting, take it easy, Mr. Ramirez, we are in the meeting, okay? Or if you want to do something now, okay, you don't want to wait, hold your horses, okay? Or maybe you are doing something that is not really correct. I mean, relax, hold your horses, Miss Medrano, okay? Take it easy, wait, wait, okay? So those are two expressions that we use in those situations, okay? And those are examples. In what other situations can you, if you catch the idea, if I could explain it, can you do me at least one example for each of them? Like similar to the examples that I did for you? When would you say hold your horses or take it easy?
Let me think about it. You say when someone is when maybe when someone is really, I don't know what to say, como apresurado, like
In a hurry.
yes, it's in a hurry. It's like hold your horse. It will take, it needs to take some time.
Okay, that's correct. If someone wants to do for yesterday something, right? If someone
Yeah.
wants for yesterday, like bosses, but maybe we can say to the boss, hold your horses.
Yes.
Maybe
Some other one.
yeah, maybe in our mind, right? Hold your horses when the boss tells you, okay, what happened with this, Mr. Ramirez? I wanted that for yesterday. Okay, and you can say, hold your horses. But in your mind, yes, okay. The next time that your boss asks you for something now when he's in a hurry and you know, you can say in your mind, hold your
Yeah.
horses. Yes. Okay. Your example, Miss Medrano, are you ready? No. No?
No.
No, okay. Because Mr. Ramirez is hungry. He wants to have dinner. No, okay. Well, maybe tomorrow we can listen to your examples, Miss Medrano, and one for take it easy, Mr. Ramirez. Okay. So those are some other expressions that we can use commonly. Oh, we can listen and understand. Okay, well, that's it for today. Hope to see you tomorrow. That will be the last day of the week. And remember that in case, I hope that you won't, okay? You won't, miss class. But just in case, remember that on Monday, we will be already on vacation. So no class on Monday, okay? Until next Monday. From Monday to Friday of next week will be vacation, okay? But I hope to see you tomorrow. Don't go to the party.
No, I don't
Okay.
like parties.
Okay, good. So see you. Hope to see you. Have a nice night.
Have
Thanks
a
for
nice
your
night. Take
attendance.
care.
You
Goodbye.
too. Bye.